Okay, it is lunchtime and I have 45 minutes to cook something quick for Alexi and I. So the plan is to not engage in the fight with this one. He's hungry. We're gonna be making a very, very simple Korean beef bowl. So I've got some ground beef. I've got some rice, and what I don't have is green onion. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cook it with regular onion. So let's go. This is literally the story of our lives. Whenever we're cooking, Kylo is all up in there. Okay, you're hungry, right? Come here. All right, guys, come here. Yeah, they're hungry. Okay. You would think by now they figured out how to plug that thing in and press dispense. Okay, buddy. There you go. I'll give you another one. Okay, we're frying up the onions now, and let's get cooking because I have like 20 more minutes. Good news, we just found green onion. Here's our Korean beef bowl. Pretty good for like 20 minutes. So today is day one of trying to take one of the cats out on a walk. They've been really wanting to go outside, and funny story is our cats used to be indoor-outdoor cats, and that means we would just work from home, leave the door open, and let them roam free in our neighborhood. What happened was, after a year of that, in January of this year, this one night Kylo didn't come home, and obviously we were really stressed out, didn't know what to do about that, and he ended up being overnight missing for about 23 hours. We found out that he climbed up a tree and didn't know how to get down for 20 hours essentially. So he is now both of the cats are now walking only on leashes. We don't let them roam anymore. So the problem with that is they used to be pretty well trained to do that, but now he forgot how to walk on a leash, and we're struggling a bit. It's right here. Yeah, I'm gonna restart leash training and see how that goes now that the weather is getting a little bit warmer.
He's such a good boy.
Today is Monday. The sun finally came out in Squamish and I'm taking a little bit of a morning break, just running some errands. I just went to Shoppers and now I'm heading to do a big donation load. I recently just scheduled my podcast episode on spring cleaning and this concept of salcha, which is one of the observances of the 8 limbs of yoga. And it talks about basically like how to clean and how to purify your internal and your external state. And when I was editing that video, it made me remember how important it is to kind of approach decluttering and organization on an ongoing basis. So yeah, like I have a really big pile of donations in my garage that I was planning to bring to Pearls. They are the secondhand store here in Squamish, and they accept donations only between 10 to 1 or something like that. So I'm stepping out now to finally bring those donations to Pearls. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and just enjoy the sun for a little bit and then head back to work. Honestly, nothing feels better than a yoga class. Truly, I think there's no better way that I personally like to calm down and just deregulate my nervous system. And I think the reason why is I work in my 9 to 5. My job is pretty demanding, fast-paced, fast growth, and there's always this like sense of urgency to do more. And of course, like that is how we're keeping the business from continuing or to continue to grow. But the problem with that is I often feel always living like up here in my head and not so much in my body. And so yoga to me is really about embodiment. And today I just went to a power class. My friend Kirsten taught the class and it was just exactly what the doctor ordered for me. Well, I am teaching yoga this Sunday at Kind Yoga in Squamish. I have been regularly teaching at this yoga studio for the last, I would say about 3 months now. I actually graduated from my yoga teacher training program. I did my 250-hour training with Kind Yoga here up in Squamish. It's actually in Brackendale. And over the course of a 9-month program, which I actually talk a lot about in one of my first podcast episodes on yoga and transition. But essentially after the 9-month program, we all got certified and then I started teaching every Sunday at Kind. And most recently, I have stepped back from teaching on the Sunday just because I've been going through a lot of work travel, just a lot of work and life commitments. So I've stepped back and I have been able to keep this last Sunday class. So I'm really excited to teach and hopefully see some regulars. Because I haven't taught for the last 2 or 3 weeks, I am going to be preparing and practicing my sequence again, so I'm going to be doing that right now. I just got off my 9 to 5 and I will be just flowing through and just reviewing the sequence that I have from a few classes ago. I'm going to reteach another one just with a different theme instead of starting from scratch, which I normally tend to like doing, but I found that I haven't been able to practice it to the point where I can speak it with like automatic certainty. And so that's what I really want to do this time. So I am going to review the sequence, and then I'm going to go on my mat here and feel what that sequence feels like in my body.